survive the next 30 years, the next 40 years? What companies will survive? I heard a stat yesterday that said that out of the 50 companies or so, roughly, that make up the Dow Jones index funds or Dow Jones stocks, 35 of them are less than 35 years old. So I don't know if that's the right stat, but that's what I heard. So, which means that Wall Street's banking on or betting on some of the top companies today, because less than 30 years old, that's pretty young for companies. So the question is, who and what companies are going to survive 30 years from now, 50 years from now, to still be around? This is just me talking, but I think a few factors that will keep companies alive. First one is technology. Amazon, Facebook, what they're doing today, whether Amazon will be around in the same form that it is 30 years from now, that's a question. But the thing that Jeff Bezos does so well and what Amazon does so well, first of all, they're customer obsessed, and second, they're technology and invention obsessed. So they're always going to try to stay ahead of the curve and try to think 3-5 years down the line. They're not going to think quarters. They're going to think about long-term thinking, and that may keep them alive because they keep eating up everything else, because they can move technology around. So that's first thing, is technology. The second one is customer care. So are you taking care of your customers? Because the companies that passively take care of their customers will die if they just treat them like stats, treat them like units of sales. But the people that really care, that go above and beyond, will survive 30 years from now, because that's what has survived, the 100-year companies. So technology, customer care, and I already touched on it, technology, but the third one would be innovation, invention. Companies that are forward thinking, think 3 to 5 years ahead. They think about, how do and also, what Steve Jobs did with Apple, that, you got to believe that Apple will be around 30 years from now. But what Steve Jobs did so well with Apple is he thought the next step, even towards failure. Jeff Bezos and Amazon do that very well as well. They had some products that have failed, but it doesn't slow down the machine of invention, of innovation, of trying new things, of trying to stay ahead, and then being very clear about their message. So that would probably be my number 4, is clarity of message. Coca-Cola, some of the Apple, some of these companies that are extremely clear about their vision, their priorities, and then about their message, about who they are, what they're about, and where they're going, so that people know, I can get on this train and I don't have to be scared about what's going to happen. They're not changing all the time. They're not changing taglines. They're not doing all these things. They're steady. So they're visionary and invention based, but they're steady otherwise. They just they are clear in what they're after, clear in their long-term vision. So there was 4 things: technology, customer care, invention, and then clarity of message. So hope that helps you. Have a great day.